Y'all so dangerous together.
I'll probably be in LA right now. probably be traveling with his backpack. I'm joking, man. That was a time in my career that I look back on, and we've had conversations, me and Bron, plenty of conversations. So
y'all cool?
That's my dog. Yeah.
Shout out Bron.
Yeah, shout out to Bron, man.
Bron,
because when you're in that position as one of the leaders of our culture and not just sport, but in general, like he does things that go way beyond just the court.
Great
role
model.
Impact all around different communities, and people agree with his stances. Some people disagree.
Right.
So I was learning on the fly. You know, when he first came back, I was 22, 23. So I was just a young kid trying to help Cleveland patch up their relationship with him. I got drafted the year after. So when I came in, it was like, are you going to be better than LeBron? That was my first question when I got into Cleveland. So it was mixed emotions the whole time that we were competitors. And then when he came back as my teammate, you know what I mean? Came back to Cleveland. That's his home. That's not somewhere where he just goes and vacates. He's from there. That's like having my family in BK. You know what I mean? In Brooklyn. Like me going home, all that extra stuff doesn't happen. So I definitely feel like me learning from him helped us accelerate my understanding of the game that we're in, the business that we're in, because I was watching him deal with it in front of the camera, off the camera, being LeBron James. That comes with its own responsibility. So not only was he teaching me off the court, but on the court, this man is a savant. He's a genius in terms of how he prepares, how he takes care of his body, how he treats his body, what he does every single day to be able to be at the top. You know what I mean? To stay at the top. And people want to see that man fail every minute of the day. But then he has a whole other side. Bron. So I definitely was like, all right, I need to build up my community the same way where, you know, success, failure, we got your back. Haters, go ahead. Y'all got it. When me and him clicked in 2015, I had one of my best years. You know, I was all NBA third team, you know, shot a high percentage from the field. You know, we were going back and forth at a 1-2, you know, punch. And then we had K-Love, Tristan, JR, Shump.
Right.
We had players. We had hoopers, bro. Like Bron was like behind the scenes. What's his nickname that they like call him? GM?
Yeah, he's a GM.
He's back there like, he be going home.
Say
like,
no, his nickname. You know he the GM.
He is a GM.
Yeah, he the GM.
He put that whole squad together.
Yeah.
He put the squad together.
Okay.
I wasn't mad at him. I was like, all right, bet. So this is how it goes.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So we definitely, I feel, would have accomplished a lot more. But again, we go back to climbing that mountain. And when I was going through some of my trials and learning about who I was, it was a lot harder to reconnect to everybody again, because I had a lot of questions about the world. What was my place in the world? Not what was my place in the basketball realm. You know, I could be the greatest point guard, be skilled, and I was focused on that for a majority of my basketball life. I just wanted to be one of the best to play. But when I started having questions about my life outside of this, it started to seep in, and I was becoming misunderstood. That's when I started to become misunderstood, is when I asked for a trade, and everybody didn't realize I was asking for a trade from the Cleveland Cavaliers, but they were like, nah, you asking for a trade.
The narrative from LeBron.
That's
the narrative.
So that narrative was carrying on. Now it's everything that he posts, everything I post is subliminal. Yeah. Everything that we do and everything that, you know what I mean, we talk about is subliminal.
Right.
I don't know if people remember, but I had a conversation with Bron after
when you called him?
In Boston. I
when you called him.
And they were like, why would you say that out in public? Why would you say that in public? I'm like, because y'all stay on my shit about
LeBron.
About, man, you don't know what it takes. As soon as I ask somebody that's a peer of mine, that is respected, that has won in this league, about what it takes to lead a young team to a championship, because that's what he did with us. He was leading us to a championship. I was 22, Shump was 23, my boy Jordan McCray was 23, and then the rest of the guys were like Richard Jefferson, you know, we had
JR.
We had all those guys that were already ready to fill in a role. I was coming in every day like, yo, I'm better than you, I don't care, y'all can line up, we go 1v1 right now. Ooh. That energy was me every day. So you know, me going against Bron, we played one-on-one one time, by the way. I'm not going to tell y'all who won or lost. But
no.
I'm not gonna tell y'all who